What's up, Chris?
Hey guys.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Just getting going.
I talked to Mr. Keith. He said he'd be on the call, so we'll see what happens, right?
Yeah, I hope so. Oh, we got a few people joining us so far.
Awesome.
I made you guys panelists, so you should be able to see everything that's going on.
Thank you. I don't see you. You're a dark man.
Oh yeah, I didn't go that far yet.
Hey,
That.
Can you hear us, Sydney?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Absolutely. How are you?
Oh, good. I'm good. How about you?
Good. Good.
Good.
Long day.
Yeah, I hurt my back again yesterday working on a boat. So I'm struggling today, but otherwise good.
Yeah. What size boat?
It was a wakeboard boat. I don't know, probably like 20, what's a normal 20, 22 feet. It was a pretty big one, but I thought that I could just jump over the side.
Oh, from in the boat to the ground?
No, like I would step up on the wheel well and just like throw my leg over the side, and you throw your back out when you do that like 500 times.
Yeah.
Because I like to get my exercise, so I get in and out of the boat 5,000 times, and that was not a good idea.
There's this thing called exercise that's probably better than getting in and out of the boat.
I know.
Hey, so Sydney, next week you're gonna have an airplane in the driveway?
No, but I do have another boat, but I don't think I'm doing any airplanes.
And by the way, the things in the background are still backwards.
Only right, but not on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Right?
You're
Well,
back.
I can't make the rest of the stuff flip. I just made that flip.
You're actually backwards too.
Actually, Sydney, you look backwards.
You're upside down. You're
No.
the right eye, the left side.
You guys, you're gonna make me believe that.
You ever seen an airplane where the guy was stoned out of his mind and his hair's hanging out?
No.
I'll have to send a picture over.
I just cared about that. I thought that was pretty impressive.
It's all right.
It took brain power and Chris Woolman to figure that out.
Hey, Sydney, did EnviroClean do the trick on the rubber extra on that tee on that boat you did?
Actually, it did. Yes, I forgot to tell you about that. So I did. I soaked it in EnviroClean and then used my drill brush and then steamed it, and it was great. Yeah, it took all the stains out.
Cool.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Bob, is that what you call them? Or Tyga? I thought
Is it Tiger?
Tyga.
Tyga.
Hey, Kyle.
Both ways.
Kyle, for some reason you sound like you're underwater.
Maybe my AirPod.
No, you like break up, like you have not a great signal.
So should I be constructive and call Keith and see if he's going to be on?
What a goofball.
Well, I asked him if he was going to run the webinar. He goes, "Oh yeah." I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah, I talked to him not too long ago. He's like, see you in a few.
Okay, let's give him a chance.
We've got 19 of us here, so.
Yeah. We got 19 people, 19 participants waiting for Keith.
Hold on.
Hey,
He likes to make an entrance.
He likes to make it. Yes, he does.
Remember the McCall's webinar last year when we were getting ready to go and he was driving in a rainstorm?
Oh, yeah. No, he actually mentioned it because I told him, I said, Keith, that doesn't work for me. He's like, don't worry, it won't happen again. I remember those things.
Yeah.
you kind of got one opportunity to look good. You know, if you look bad, it's not good. All right, so I'm going to call him just to see what's going on because I'm patient, right?
That's okay. Well, we got about a dozen guys have joined us so far.
Sweet.
Sydney, look.
Hey, we're just checking to see how you're
Uh-oh.
doing.
Is she just asleep?
So,
Okay. All right. Well, if it doesn't work, we'll take over. Don't worry. All right.
I'll try logging out and logging back in again. Maybe your audio will be better.
Look at you, Prentice. You always have the fancy backgrounds.
I got my McCall's background. I got
McCall's.
my
He's working
McCall's
on
shirt
cars.
on. I'm
That's
here,
awesome.
man.
That's awesome.
Wait, that's not Bob? Is that Bob Phillips in a hat?
Yes.
I don't know if I've ever seen you in a hat.
Bad hair day.
Bad hair day.
You want to see something fun? You see Rennie in a hat.
Oh yeah.
I've seen Rennie. Rennie, you wear hats.
I wear hats. What's that
Yeah.
supposed to be?
All right. It's just odd because without the black cap on, a hat's a little different.
Explain yourself, Mr. Woolman.
It was Prentice, it was a very busy, dirty day.
Good.
Yeah. So
Apparently Dave stayed clean in the office there in his cubby hole.
no, not many of us stay clean today. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
It's all hands on deck.
Yeah.
There he is.
Chopping up a broken I started off the day chopping up a broken tote. It was
Nice. How do you chop up a broken tote with a
you
hatchet?
buy a really cool Makita like hacksaw.
Yeah.
You start chopping. It's all this stuff is just a tool excuse.
Exactly.
There's Keith. I found him. Hold on.
Yes, I'm on the call.
Rennie, start yelling at him like a drill sergeant.
He's
You're-
a happier
you're-
at that than I am.
Kyle, you sound like
Yeah,
Kyle,
but
you sound great now.
I don't want to see that part of Keith. I really don't. It's there.
Mhm.
I know it's there, and I just don't want to see it.
It's all good.
Hey,
My inner peace comes with a bottle of bourbon. It's all good.
JD, I see your question. We'll see if we can get that answered a little bit later.
Keith, you ready to rumble? Guess not.
Where'd he go?
We can hear him.
Maybe
Keith, where's your video, man? There he is. Hey, buddy. Cheers to
Hey.
you.
So, greetings
A long
from
day.
Springfield, Oregon.
Springfield, huh? Well, hey, we got all of us on. We got 16 guys on, and I think they're probably ready to get started.
Okay. Well, there we go. There's Jim Reed. All right. So, Chris, you did a great PowerPoint. So, I want to preface this by saying first, thanks, guys. This by no means is what we would term a substitute for McCall's, but what we're about to embark on here is a real short journey, and a really, we think, important opportunity for P&S, the brand, and the people associated with it, which is you guys on the McCall's team, to kind of show off a little bit and have some fun and celebrate 60 years of P&S. For those that don't know, 1961 to 2021 is our 60-year anniversary. So really start of the calendar year, we hit that anniversary date. We're going to kick that off at SEMA 2020. For those who don't know, we're doing SEMA 360 this year. So we, the team, everybody you see here that's hosting tonight, will be in a secret location. I don't think we're keeping it too secret, but we will be gathering and hosting SEMA 360 as a group, as a team, and we'll have some other webcasts that week as well. So pay attention for that week. But what we're asking you guys to do is participate with us a little bit in that celebration video and a little bit of a hype video. So Chris, without further ado, you're driving the presentation. As you guys can see, we are asking the McCall's alumni, that's you guys, to participate in a special project that we're putting together. Keep rolling, Chris.
I just threw some fun pictures in for the guys to look through.
So we know what fun we could have had this year.
And what fun you did have before.
Exactly.
Yep.
And as part of that, we're going to ask you guys to have some more fun as a part of the McCall's team. So again, this isn't really in lieu of the McCall's event, but I hope you guys will take it as an opportunity to celebrate being a part of that special core of alumni. It's the smallest alumni group that we have really between Air Force One and McCall's. So we really want to celebrate that. And we love the people that we've had at this event because you guys get the vibe of it. And that's the vibe that we're looking for in the project we're about to talk about. So this year we're doing a video, but it's not just a, happy anniversary video. It's a video about the double black lifestyle that we've tried to cultivate and build. It's about the spirit and the feel of events like McCall's and the camaraderie that we have there. And the same with our Air Force One and just the general vibe that we get at our booth at SEMA because of guys like you, guys and gals like you. So to that end, Chris has got a couple of videos in here to queue up to give you an idea of what the vibe is we're looking to do. I could tell you what it is, but when you see this, you'll understand what we're shooting for. And then we've got some asks for homework assignments and kind of some deadlines we want to go through with you. So Chris, if you don't mind, let's hit our first push play on this.
Yep, you got it.
People think Californians are just a bunch of dreamers.
With our heads in the clouds.
Woo! Like a bunch of space cadets. Huh? What?
Is that the explosion?
Reset! Maybe we do live in a fantasy.
And we can get a little starry-eyed.
A little bit out there.
Off in La La Land?
Maybe.
But just a bunch of dreamers! No way.
We're just like everyone else.
We put our board shorts on, one leg at a time.
I've drawn a blank. What's my line?
And so let's hit the next one, Chris, because that's really going to be kind of the target we're after. We want to set a mood here, though. So hopefully that guy kind of gives you guys an idea of what we're after. So,
yeah, I threw in a little slide here real quick. I wanted you to be able to tell these guys, that the goal is in 10 seconds or less to essentially answer, whatever question it is you have for them.
Right. And the primary question is, what is PNS or who is PNS? But there are a number of questions that really Sydney and Kyle and I have been talking about, even Chris and Rennie and Bob and everybody, about what those questions are. So we'll get to those questions in a second, but let's hit that last California video because this is where the vibe kind of came from for the idea of this project.
Yeah. So you ready for this one?
Yeah, let's do this one. So this is kind of our version of it in very quick assembly. So
we like to keep things clean, but we also like to get them dirty.
So that's a great snippet of kind of what that question is or how to answer that question. Here's Chris's answer.
The truth is, we love making cars shine.
Keep going.
Keep going. I'm working on it. And then this is Keith's kind of concluding shot.
So if you'd like to be part of the PNS family and join our team, give us a call.
We did.
So that kind of gives you guys an idea of how we're going to string together some of these concepts. And so we've got some homework for you guys to answer those questions. Now, the challenge is don't be boring, okay? So no standing in front of a car just saying, we like the shine stuff. That's not what Chris is really about, but we want you guys to get creative. Do you happen to have Mr. Phillips's preview here, Chris?
I don't.
Ooh, that's unfortunate. Hasn't been uploaded, has it?
I don't think so.
Okay. So for some of us, it's representative of our hobbies and the things that we're enthusiastic about. For others, it's going to be about our relationship to PNS. So for you guys, what we're asking you to do is come up with a creative way to talk about what PNS, the lifestyle, the look, the feel, and the way that we go about doing things. And McCall's a perfect example of getting together, having fun, working on cool cars, and just enjoying the lifestyle brand, which is what we've tried to be for, the last 5 years here and really change our feel to the public. So we're asking you guys to help us put together our version of that California commercial by giving us 5 and 10 second snippets that kind of are symbolic of your feeling about PNS and what PNS is to you. So Chris, you got any more for us on the video? I saw the slide deck you had before had some other stuff in there.
No, this was it on the video wise. I was just, as long as Bob doesn't mind, I was just sent the video that you were talking about.
I think you need to show it.
So let me pull it up. Give me a second here. All right.
Oh yeah, but we're not. We're family. We're not. We're family.
Now, I think it's important to tell everybody that we don't expect them to hang off the back of a boat.
Well,
we do need Rennie to hang off something though.
That,
We're kind of expecting Rennie to
in a suit.
hang off the helicopter or a cliff or something. now.
Yeah.
Well, Rennie's been challenged to hang off the side of a cliff on a rope, so we'll see if he gets that done.
Oh, it will be done. It and a couple other things. I'm trying to arrange the helicopter or the airplane as we speak.
Awesome.
So, I mean, I think, Keith, can I interject? So
Please.
one of the things is it's hard to see the vibe of those videos, how they're all going to connect together. Keep in mind, there'll be music playing in the background. Everything's going to be, filtered down. So your snippet is just going to be very, very clear. That's why we want it in 5 to 10 seconds. And then what Keith, Sydney, and Kyle are going to task you with was certain statements that we want you to say. Because what we're going to do is actually script this together. So the commercial that we're filming will flow similar to, the California commercial. Now, obviously, I don't think we're as good as the California commercial people, but we want to get a similar vibe and sense. And then we need to tell them what it's used for, which is the Rag Company event, which is they're going to be running TV commercials live.
Right. And so this is that hype video, that TV commercial we're going to use. And we may end up with 2 or 3 versions of the commercial. So that's the other thing is if your footage isn't used initially, that doesn't mean we won't eventually meld this potentially into other opportunities to do this same event, same commercial feel. So with that, I'm going to kind of take over the share here, Chris. And I have a document that should be up on everybody's screen right now. And if everybody sees it, you guys can see the assigned stuff. So we've already assigned some of these out, and we're going to kind of roll down to the ones where we don't have an assignment yet. And anybody who'd like to volunteer for some of these, let us know.
I already contacted William Lara about the forgetting the line one. Is that on here?
Oh, good. Yep. I have him on there.
Okay, good.
Yep.
What was my line? Okay, good. He knows about that because I figured he's a perfect William Shatner.
Yep. Yep.
He should just turn to the camera and say, "Wait, what?"
Yeah.
Yep. So for you guys, these are the ones that are left unassigned. And, you know, I don't know everybody who's here online because I can't see all the participants, but here's a couple open to interpretation or ideas on, again, you guys pick the setting that you think fits this, that fits you and this statement, and go shoot it. Couple of requirements on this. All the video needs to be shot in landscape format. Okay. And we do want it in as high resolution as you can. Chris will send out to everybody that's on the call today and a Dropbox link that you can upload your video to. So just has to be landscape. Shoot it with your iPhone or your Android or whatever you've got, or if you've got a video camera, as long as you can upload it into a video format that we can use that's landscape, that's all we need. We'll get you the link, but here are the open to interpretation ideas on the setting. So again, your spin on it. You want to know the truth about PNS. Any version of that, or the truth about PNS is, any of those kind of phrases are great. So if you have an interest in doing that, Chris, I guess we can just have them raise their hand and volunteer for those. If we know who's on the call, we can also kind of assign some of these. It's how they roll, or it's how we roll. Guys, you're part of PNS too. I mean, you're part of our family. So if you want to say it's how we roll, that's great. We love that. Everyone wants to know.
Well, and a staging idea on that one would be like if somebody has a really great car that they get to move, or an airplane, or a whatever, it would be fun to have them like jump in and say it's how we roll. Like that was kind of my vision on that one.
Right. And so take these and just kind of do something fun with them, or unique is certainly what we're looking for. If you've got a bright orange car and everyone wants to know how we make the orange car oranger, and maybe don't even tell them, but those are kind of some fun things you guys can do with it. But in reality, the truth is we're just a bunch of detailers. That's a great one if you've got some collaboration, or you've got you're a team in your shop, or you're a business owner and you've got a whole staff. That's a great one for that. If you're out doing something you love to do and it's with a car or it's not, we're living the dream. That's a great one. Use those however you guys feel necessary. But we have our struggles. My thought on that one is somebody is at the pad washer with 300 pads behind them to clean.
Yes.
Yep. One of those kind of things, or they're doing laundry and there's piles of laundry. And there's maybe a hidden meaning behind why you want to do some laundry. You'll find out at the event coming up. And we get to work with some real celebrities, some real cool cars, whatever it is, some special projects. The other thing we want to ask you guys to do is get the garb out. So pull out your McCall's shirt, wear a PNS branded shirt, wear your company branded shirt. Those are all great things. We want to see you guys put yourselves, your companies forward, and the PNS brand forward as you do this. So that's kind of our vision. We'd like to get a few volunteers for each of those. So it looks like we've got some Q&As going.
Who's on the call?
Oh, hold on a second.
I really like Jim Gogan, something, I don't know if you've put the boat, away, Jim, or not, but something that, make it what you do in life, for fun, not just about detailing, or incorporate both, but make it who you are. I like what Kyle did is, you know, he's really into his side-by-side and his family. And I just think that's, you know, the whole spirit of this is, you know, you saw Bob, you know, water skiing, his family legacy, that's, you know, 3 generations deep is boats and in the water.
Did you guys see Bill Quinn wanting to do AFO?
Yeah. Bill says, in fact, Bill says he could go do it in front of AFO in Seattle, which I think would be awesome. Harry mentioned he can take It's How They Roll, because he's doing a cancer motorcycle wash this weekend.
Oh, damn.
That's awesome.
So, and let me see what else
I
we got
have
here.
a suggestion. I have a suggestion for But We Have Our Struggles. I see Bo's on the call. Maybe Bo, do you ever wrestle with your dogs or something? That would be kind of cute. You know, since we're all into dogs, right? So if Bo would be willing to do that, one would be cute with his bulldogs.
William Lara already forgot his line.
Perfect.
So one of the things I was going to mention is make sure that when you do this, you do multiple takes. You know, more videos better. Then we've got more to choose from, because you know, don't be bashful. Do it a bunch of times. You know, do it one way. You know, who knows what's going to fit the flow of the video that we're going to put together. So do it in a couple of ways. One of the things I want to mention too is if you notice in that California video, they're pretty close on the people. So don't, you know, it is about the background around you, but it's also really about you. So make sure people can see you talking. And then one of the hard things for me is also make sure maybe you got earbuds in if there's background sound, because that's the sound quality with the water was tough.
And you guys saw my video. That's about the framing that we're looking for as far as how close or how far away you want to get. Because we want to see you. You're part of this, and we don't want this little tiny person in the way background with a great big scene. We want you guys. We want to show off you guys as much as we do the whole concept of the video. So, what else we got?
Bo said something about Andrew Swenson said he can do Living the Dream as well. Bo mentioned he's got an orange classic Chevy dragster. He says next Saturday. Bo, is that this coming Saturday or the following one? Because what we didn't get to yet was any deadlines for this.
Yeah, unfortunately, guys, we learned about this, what, Thursday last week?
Yeah.
So, and they want everything pretty much by Monday, this coming Monday, correct?
Mm-hmm.
The 9th? Yeah.
Yep. You want to know the truth about PNS? I think a lot of people could do that one. I mean, we could gather a lot. You know, that would be one that you could interpret, like, what is PNS for you? And that one you can really have a lot of fun with.
And again, this is, you know what, if we get the more footage we've got, the more we're not going to just come out with one option of this. And so it could be fun.
Right.
Is we could use this the entire year, guys, and it's great press for you. It's just, it is what we are. And we want to, you know, you guys are the closest to us. You know, we love everybody, but you guys being as tight as we are with, you know, being at the event and stuff, I just think it's extra special. But again, I really want to get out that Bob really made it special. And I just think that's really important that you come across with what you do. And I love seeing Kyle's be so personal.
Right.
If anybody's getting together, say like Harry, you and Bobby are close by, or Doug, you know, if you guys are able to get together, it wouldn't be a bad idea to have multiple guys together and go off on the it's about relationships or it's about family, that direction as well. If we have anyone close like Mark Elliott and Justin, that if they're going to be near each other.
Well, you know, the Jersey guys are badass anyway, so we kind of expect you guys to be like, you know, rappelling off of Statue of Liberty, you know, details.
Mhm.
We've
Hey,
got that.
I think Mark,
we got
I
that,
think
it's a
Mark
dirty
Elliott should be out
job.
on the fireboat.
Oh yeah. And you know what? He could do the one because we need somebody on that. It's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it.
Well, I think the other one is Mark could be on the fireboat going, because it's not all about putting out fires.
We need Mark on a fire engine or a boat, one of them.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be
Harry
awesome.
needs to be on his Harley, you know.
Yep. For the how we roll. Yep, that's awesome.
Maybe it's him and Bobby together, because that would be cool to see them, you know, rolling.
Yep.
The Parkers,
Those
I don't
two
know what they
guys,
do.
if you get Bobby and Harry
The
together,
Parkers, I assigned one already.
Okay, good.
if you get Bobby and Harry together, it's all about keeping the peace.
The key thing is,
There
to
you-
remember, the
I
key-
like that.
when you get people together though, you gotta, it's 5 to 10 seconds. Can't
Yeah.
be, remember, this is a 30-second spot. If we, you know, we just need that little window.
And if you look at the California one, it was all pretty singular.
Yes.
Yeah, it's all pretty much one-liners too.
Yeah, and so either you're saying your lines together in unison, or there's a quick play off of a phrase with a snippet answer.
Shane mentioned that he could do a version of It's How We Roll with his Nova, if you like.
Okay, do it.
Diana Balboni could also do the same with her S2000, and she also pointed out if you need a play on PNS in any form, it could be passion and spirit.
Actually, that's the perfect one right there. You want to know the truth about PNS? The PNS stand for passion and spirit.
Yeah.
Might be a little long.
that.
Give it a try. See how it records.
I mean, Diana's right there in Virginia, right? She's near some historical sites. She could also go off on and say it's about the history, or you know, something like that.
Great idea.
Yep.
Wow, I really like that.
Yeah, and Bill, if
Like
you're going
embracing
up to
history or
AFO,
something.
Yeah, Bill, if you go to AFO, holler, man. I'll join you up there.
We've made our place in history.
Okay.
Yeah, you could, Diana, that could be cool because you guys, oh, wow. Yeah, I'm not even going to mention anything because there's so many possibilities. I don't even want to, I mean, that right there.
Lincoln Memorial and
Oh.
Washington Monument.
Yeah, with her back in that area, and then
Yeah.
and then with Bill and with you and Keith going up to AFO. Oh, holy shit, man, that could be tight.
Yeah, there you go. Bring in the history there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Especially if it's
Yeah.
something uniform Eisenhower, you know.
Can you superimpose Bill's face on one of the statues?
Hey, Keith, are you going to do anything in partial uniform to where we won't get busted?
I can do it in full uniform. What do I care? They're gonna fire me.
Well, yeah, I'm doing something. Part of mine will be that, and then the rappelling, and then if we can get the airplane or helicopter, one will be they'll each be about 5-6 seconds.
Did you see your line, Rennie?
Oh yeah, I got them. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm thinking of I've got it in 4 segments, 3 to 4 segments.
Perfect.
No. Boomer, no, stay there. Stop. Sorry, Boomer.
You know, you got serving your country and serving your industry, because that's what Keith has done in both for so many years with the IDA
Absolutely.
and the military.
Yeah, I think something like that, Keith, with you doing that. I've got mine already played out in mind, but I think that showing that side of our team is huge. And anybody else that's served or serving too, I can't see who's on the call active right now, but I just think that's massive.
Hey, Yasser in Texas would like to do something with brisket.
Oh, that's funner.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
dude, that's funner than hell.
Right. And keep in mind, guys, so we got to talk about 2 final things here. First, big one, we've got some shooting deadlines.
Oh, yeah.
So in order for us to get the commercial done for the Rag Company event, which is the week after SEMA, we've got to have our snippets in the Dropbox Thursday night, end of the day. Okay, so you got
this Thursday.
This Thursday. Now that doesn't mean we're done. That means that's what's going to give us an opportunity to make the cut for the Rag Company video commercial. We can still make a few more of these commercials for the remainder of the 60 year and all the other stuff. So don't stop dropping them in there. But that's kind of the quick hit for the Rag Company commercial, the hype video. Am I correct on that, Sydney? That's what they've given us?
Yes. Yep, the 7th. And we will probably reach out to a few of those that we want to make sure hit that deadline. So don't be surprised on that if we say, oh, because like there's certain lines we need in there for it to flow. So there may be some that we reach out to and kind of light a fire.
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
hey, just I'm going to put it out there now. Is there any way we can extend that over the weekend to give these guys time if they promise to have it in by Monday? I mean, because everybody's going to be working hard. That just doesn't, I don't think we're going to get a lot back to us by Thursday. Just being honest.
I think if we push to have everybody have it in by Sunday night, so it gives them the weekend to do something. Some of the stuff created would take the weekend.
Yeah, and I think too,
we just guarantee, hey, Rag Company, it'll be there Monday morning.
Yeah, Chris has texted me with the same. This is me and Chris talking on text. So thanks, Chris. I'll throw him in front of the bus. It was all his idea.
Well, hey, the only way you get, the Parkers to respond is by text. So that's why they aren't speaking here.
Yep.
No, Keith, that's not true. I call them. They just don't answer.
Are they on right now?
No.
That sounds like every other detailer in the world. Call them, but they don't answer.
So let's
talk to them though, and they have all the information.
Yeah. So if you shoot something between now and Thursday, dump it in Thursday, but let's make the goal close of the evening Sunday to have all your stuff in the Dropbox. The more material we can get, the sooner, the faster our creative team, we'll call them our creative team, can kind of sift through and we can start piecing it together. And if we get enough material for 2 or 3 videos, maybe we can make the ask. But the sooner you can get material to us, the better. Sunday, close of the day, is really the kind of the cutoff time to get this stuff in. So it's a big ask, but we wouldn't ask anybody but the best in the business to help us with this. So that's why you guys are on the team.
Hey, real quick, Andrew mentioned that he's going on a college tour visit for the next few days. But Andrew, even while you're out doing that, 10-second thing here and there, if there's something you could tie into family or spending time with your family or planning for the future, something like that, just record it real quick.
I actually think even the one that he signed up for, We're Living the Dream, I mean, I think that's awesome to show that, he's taking his child on college visits. I think that would be a great one.
Matter of fact, I think that's perfect.
Yeah,
Andrew,
I do too.
You could do, it's all about family. It's all about living the dream. It's whatever you want to do there, there's 100 possibilities, stand in front of the college name with your future college attendee and shoot whatever it is you want to shoot. So I think that'd be great.
Yeah.
He says, Roger that. So guys, I'll get a recap of all this stuff out to everybody by tomorrow morning, including a replay of this and all the information, links, and everything else that you're going to need. And we'll go from there.
Yep. Nick, if you can find snow, man, it'd be awesome to have something with the snow in it because of the double black. You're right.
Yeah, but Nick, I think if you don't have snow, I don't think anybody else has snow.
So, hey, Chris, can you, Jim Reed had a question. Did you ever get an answer to my question about us using the McCall detail team logo?
Oh, that was JD's question.
Yeah. No, you absolutely, you can use it. Gordon has never turned me down. So if you're a member of the team, you get to use it.
Hey, are we incorporating Gordon into this?
I already got his videos.
Oh, how fun.
And
Yeah,
that,
I was going to mention, if you saw the list up above, we do have some industry guys submitting videos, which should be really fun to throw those in there. So we've got Levi, Matt Mormon, Gordon.
Yep, very cool. And correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but
oh, I think we need to get a Chris West in there. Just saying.
oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Isn't there a plan to try and have the person's name listed at the bottom of the screen when they pop up in their segment? Or not necessarily?
I suggested that, Rennie, because they're so quick. I kind of, you know, people won't know. So I kind of want people to know. I think just the name and their detail company or their name, because I think it's a key, you know, PNS has always tried to push, you know,
ownership,
our people forward. Right.
Yeah.
And that's what I want them to do. I want to get credit. I want people to go, wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and the rag company should be able to do that. We'll just give them a list of how we want the name to read, and I think that Gabe can totally get all that on there. No problem.
And like you said earlier, do multiple videos, different angles.
Yeah.
That video that Chris showed is one of 3 that I did in 3 different ways with slightly variations on that same line. And so play with it, because you never know, you may have a awesome shot that you know we miss out on. Give us all the content you can get.
Yep, and don't worry about editing them or cropping them down or anything like that. The rag company will take care of all that, pulling out exactly what they need. The videos, when we tend to edit them, even cropping them down on our own phones, it distorts the video slightly. So just send the whole thing. Like, don't worry about the before and the after and the go and stop. Just send it.
Right. Like you saw my video, we're going to cut probably a good part of the front of that.
Yeah.
Just
right.
Me pulling my hands away from the shelf, and we'll cut a little of the end of that, and we'll clean it up a little. So give you an idea, I shot and I turned in 2 videos that look like the one I turned in, but I shot 6 of those with those guys because we couldn't quite get it where we wanted it. So we kept going through it. So do multiple shots, change the line a little bit, have a little fun with it, and just see where it goes. So looks like Bill Quinn and I are going to Seattle on Sunday, everybody.
Sweet. And then the other thing too is if anybody has any clips of them, you know, wiping a car, working on a car, even videos from AFO or anything like that. If you noticed at the end of that California video, there was somewhere there was no lines. It was all just the action. So I think in the closing portion, or even just thrown in the middle, if you have any of those, you know, great clips of, you know, was it Kyle? Did you have some from AFO where guys were working in tandem, polishing and stuff? I think some of those, to throw those in, would be awesome.
That would be, you actually, if we can find some of those clips, maybe the Parkers have them because they filmed all that.
Maybe.
Of the guys polishing underneath the wing, or
I think William might have some.
Yeah,
but some of those would be cool. Some of those would be really cool.
Guys, I think there's a really good chance I have them all.
Sweet.
I think you do.
I've got a really good
That'd
one of
be
that, of the dance. I've got a really good one of that.
But if any of the guys on the call have any, you know, what would be called B-roll of them working on anything, whether it's at McCall's, AFO, or even just in their own shop, they could send it our way.
Yeah.
Dave, are you going to do something that smokes or explodes? Please.
It's going to do something. It's gonna change in some method.
Okay. Well, make sure the light is in front of your face and not behind your head for your
Yeah,
video.
I know. My office is wonderful, and I tried turning lights on in the warehouse to see if I could make it better, but
you need to get a ring light.
Yep, Dave, invest in a ring ring light.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll do my yeah.
That logo looks good. I like that new logo.
That's awesome. Love it.
William, I don't want to see the videos you have that Chris doesn't have.
Let's see.
I'm not sure.
Here he is. Dave's using his iPhone.
There you go.
Too funny.
Now we got half a face lit up. That's something out of the 80s. All right. Well, look,
Dramatic.
I don't want to keep anybody any longer. You guys got videos to shoot. The daylight's running out here. Thank you all for joining us tonight, being a part of the team. If you have a crazy idea that you think would work and it's not on this script,
Just shoot it.
I'll give you, just shoot it. I'll give you Bob Phillips' advice. Don't be afraid to take a risk. So just remember, you could be infamous if you do. So
One of them, I'm going to give a hint. One of them says we dive into our work.
Oh,
there you go.
Yep. And it could involve a aircraft.
Oh, Bob, up the insurance policy.
I was thinking it was going to be naked, Rennie diving naked into a pool.
Yeah.
He keeps telling us that.
I was going to do that one.
But
I was going to do that one.
Yeah, it's actually
Cannonball.
It's Kyle and I doing it all at the same time.
Yes.
All right. On that note,
all right.
I just threw up in my own mouth.
Stop looking in the mirror then.
Have a good night.
See you soon.
Bye.
Good night.
guys.